I am the only Muslim. I converted 3 years ago, and the rest of my family is Catholic. I never once feared for my life when Obama was president, but I do now that Trump is. And I remember that day just seeing, like waking up to the news and hearing it and just crying. A lot of people have felt like I have betrayed them because I was born and raised in the U.S. And I've gotten a lot of messages on my Facebook, people threatening to kill me, people telling me they want to crucify me, people telling me that they hope I get raped, that my family gets raped. I don't feel personally safe enough to wear my hijab and practice my religion.
Racism is both prejudice and discrimination against persons on the basis of usually some physical characteristic that has been defined by the dominant group to be inferior to themselves. And when we talk about prejudice, it literally means to prejudge. Discrimination, on the other hand, is an action in the United States where we have a history of slavery still underlying a belief that we call symbolic racism today, that people of color are just getting way more than they deserve. And whites will continue to argue that they didn't get that kind of assistance. So what we saw with Obama was the prejudice. What we're seeing with Trump is the discrimination.
The fact that we had an African-American president, I think bothered some people. Trump's been an enabler on Twitter after the Charlottesville rally. It took him a long time to condemn what happened at that rally, and then when he condemned it, he sort of condemned both sides.
A lot of times things get skewed in our media. Our media is almost predominantly ran by liberal outlets. They use it to push agendas when need be. The media in the Liberal Party tend to have this unequal view of minorities, but they stay politically correct and instead will portray Donald Trump as if like he has that view and as if he's acting on that view. But when you dig a little deeper, I think that there's nothing racist about what he does or says.
What I can say is that Trump has never, to my knowledge, said anything negative about a group because of the color of their skin. He's never proposed any policy against a group because of the color of their skin. The media has really done that a lot of times, has made race a bigger issue than it actually is. Illegal immigration has nothing to do with race, but they've made it an issue about race and therefore equivocating between legal status and race, and then you're stereotyping all Hispanics as illegal immigrants. There are obviously some racists or white supremacists who support Trump, and I think the reason for that is they're making that same mistake.
We have to address the prejudice as well as the discrimination. We can pass laws to eliminate discrimination, but you can't pass laws to tell people you can't think what you think. We need to do a whole lot more educating to reduce the prejudice that exists. I think that is good about Trump is that we are talking about, that we are thinking about, that we are looking at something that we pretended didn't exist for lots and lots of years. You're living a life where, prejudice and discrimination are in your face every day.
I think eventually America will be in a place where there will be no majority, kind of a utopia or a dream place that is perfect, honestly.
I understand that you don't understand and you're scared. I want to explain to you that I'm not someone to be afraid of, and neither are Muslims. And once you see who I am, you'd feel so sorry to say the things that you said to me. I started wearing the hijab again when I started realizing that I need to stand up to Trump. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be proud. And I'm going to show it to Trump I'm not afraid of you and you can't push me around.